Mark Meredith, thank you in Washington. So let's bring in someone who can help us sort all of this out. Former CBO Director Doug Holtz-Eakin joining me now. So on paper, you cut out a huge department and it adds a lot of savings. In practicality, how hard is it to get rid of a department?
Well, the Department of Education they first proposed eliminating in the Reagan administration. So you now know how hard it is. It's still there and it's still underperforming. And so the first step would be to get it to perform adequately. I think the most recent experience with the financial aid form, 3 years in the revisions, go to roll it out, disaster. So let's get something that works, and I think Secretary McMahon can probably do that.
What do you think about starving it, that idea of sort of just taking the programs away from it bit by bit?
Well, certainly the case for student loans is pretty strong. I mean, the student loan portfolio has been mismanaged for a long, long time. The Department of Education is the largest lender on the planet now. It's really quite stunning, and it's not built to do financial management. So move that and put real education issues as the only thing that actually does.
I want to change gears a little bit. I want to ask you about the nation's debt, north of $36 trillion now, and some critics are saying that the Trump tax cuts, expiring won't help that. They'd get in the way. The president-elect believes it'll spark growth. Which way? How do you fix this? How do you tackle this?
So we actually have two problems. We're growing too slowly as a nation. We need more rapid growth, and the debt's part of that problem. But a big tax increase is not going to help. $5 trillion over the next 10 years. So you don't want to just do that. The other problem is the debt. We have that problem. The best thing to do would be to get a real pro-growth tax reform, and that means something. That means you don't jack up rates. If you're going to raise revenue, you broaden the base. That's what they did in 2017. Do more of that. And if you can, cut spending so that the whole package is deficit neutral. If you do that, Edward, then you can make the tax cuts permanent, and there's nothing more powerful than permanent policy.
So you think the growth, but also maybe the cuts from Doge, everybody's talking about Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, what the cuts that they're making, will that play into?
I think these are the cuts that Congress has to make, because they're going to have one bill, and they can put tax policy in it, they can put spending policy in it, and they should do both in a way that doesn't raise deficits, and so they can make it permanent.
So with 30 seconds that we have here, I want to ask you about the president-elect's pick of Russ Vought, going to be the director of OMB. He's got to be working with Elon Musk and some of these folks to cut programs and find the waste. How difficult is that job?
That is one of the most powerful jobs quietly in any administration. OMB is an important agency, has tremendous reach into the agencies. That is, in fact, the only route for the Doge to affect the government. They make recommendations to OMB, so all eyes will be on Russ Vought when he gets them.
Do you think that there could be enough savings cut out of the government to reduce our deficit to zero? It's almost $2 trillion now.
I don't see an effort like Doge being successful in doing that, because it's just like the Department of Education. Congress created most of the spending, and we need Congress to actually pull it back.
So Congress is the one that got to fix that. And is this something that can be done in 2 years?
2 years would be an enormous reach. If they can make progress in 2 years, I'd be thrilled.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, Doug Holtz-Eakin, for being here. This is